let's make a video. It's more for myself, this is, so I can talk. Oh, my days. Right, let me just make sure the camera is all good. Okay, cool. So let's make a video. Let's talk about where things are going. I haven't really been focused on the video and I haven't been doing much posting. It feels like I'm slacking, but I just think it's not really moving the needle in a sense. But I want to get on it properly, and I am going to get on it properly. I'm trying to stay consistent, so yeah. Anyways, let me brainstorm out a few things. I feel like these are the only videos I'm doing right now, but let me brainstorm a few things, because there's a lot going on. There's a lot running. Yeah, there's just a lot. I'll be honest. Where do I even fucking start? Right. So obviously, business is going really well. It feels slow. It does feel slow. I'll be honest. I want to go really hard in the outreaching, and I think we are nearly there to go hard in the outreaching. But it's so difficult to go all in, even though we are all in effort wise. But I just want to be flooded with work. Do you know what I mean? I want to be flooded with work. And I think what we are doing right now is really valuable, because it means that once we kind of get to that position of being flooded, we're right now putting the foundation levels in of being a trustworthy company to provide a service to businesses, an AI company who can provide the services that we say we can provide, yeah? And we're working with lots of different people and building out lots of different things. And I think that's really good. But I want to go big. Like, I want to go big now. I want it all now. I want 20 different companies to come talk to me and say, hey, this is now. I want this, I want that. I'm looking at this and I want to consult them. I want all of that now. But I also know that is not feasible. We cannot feasibly do that currently. And it's because there's uni. Like, at the end of the day, we have uni. And I think this is the biggest thing right now. We've got so much. Well, no, uni is about to end, so I got one more week of uni, but I'm also like, I've also got to do everything. So we had a call this morning, a consultancy call for a surveying company, which was actually really, really valuable, to be honest. Sold something really, really simple. Yeah, really simple. It's going to be like £100 a month, on basically just a insurance tracker. Okay, no AI is integrated into it to an extent. We may go a bit further on this one, because it's probably going to be able to be built out a bit further, and have voice agents on this as well. So, but it's an insurance tracker, because they're quite, what's it called? They spend quite a lot on insurance, and insurance is quite an important thing for them. So we're going to set up a dashboard, we're going to set up some insurance for them. So it's going really well there, okay? And that's something we can rinse and then sell on to other people. As I said, like, I want to start now reaching out to surveyors. This is a real insight. We've been given a gem here to sell this to surveyors, but it's also not a gem just yet, because we have to like make sure it works. The person we're working with here is someone who's given us an opportunity. So that's the truth of it. If it works, then fuck, like, there could be money rolling in from that, because we can mass sell this in a way that is an insight. Yeah, so there's so much. The thing is, again, as I was trying to say, is that we have a lot of uni work to do. All our projects are due the start of April, and we want to be done by the start of April. And that, I think that's the biggest thing, is that we know that everything's due in the start of April. Today is the 20th of March, 22nd or 21st, one of the two, yeah. So yeah, March is nearly done already, but like, once we clear off this uni, the way that we can just finally go all in, like the way I want to run these ad campaigns for Apollo, and go heavy on outreaching, and I'm gonna do some AI agents to cold call people, because fuck it, like, this is the industry we're in. Why the fuck shouldn't we do this? Like, we've been on the Mac Mini side of things, and it's like, can't even put our effort. We haven't even got set up on the Mac Mini. We haven't. Well, no, okay, that's not true. We haven't contributed to what we want to contribute just yet, because we haven't had the time. It takes money from us. OpenClaw fucking sucks money, okay? And like, I'm not gonna sit here and say like we're fucking a rich ass company. Do you know what I mean? No, yeah. So it's like, okay, we have to be strict with what we say here. we can't allow OpenClaw to be bleeding us dry when it's not moving the needle. Do you know what I mean? It's not getting us what we want right now. It's a skill that we've learned, and the skill is to set it up and the opportunities you can do with it, okay? We could do anything on OpenClaw now, yeah? But you can also do the same through Claude. So we've learned that, and I think that was the most valuable thing there. We're just trying to do it's more of a fun project that we're trying to do here. Yeah, and that's the truth of it. And then that's why we've kind of said, look, this is not getting us where we want to get to. This would be really fucking cool if we can get this going. And I don't even want to say it. I'm trying to gatekeep it, but it's because I don't really want to say it until we've actually achieved it. But basically, we're just trying to get our OpenClaw to carry out machine learning tasks to then contribute towards a network and then get rewarded for this, basically, okay? And there's other tasks to it as well, but that's basically the gist of it. I'll do a video eventually, because this was supposed to be the next video coming out, but we just haven't been able to. So I just priority right now is just consult. Anything that converts, build. Uni. Okay? That's the truth of it. That's what I want to be doing, and that's what I want to be focusing on. So, and that's what we are focusing on. Uni, 1 more week left. This is what I mean. I have to focus on it. I had a call today. It was a 2.5 hour fucking call. It's so long, but it was really valuable. Okay, as I said, the guy's kind of, it's a warm lead again. So he's helping us in a way, but he's obviously paying us to do these jobs. But it's like we're not going to charge him for the build, and if we manage to nail this, we've got a really good, cool thing that we can mass provide to other companies, other surveying companies across the world. So honestly, it's a massive opportunity. We're going to get this built up in the next 2 weeks, see what we can get going with this, see how far we can take it and what we can actually integrate. But my mind's been exploding on it, so I'm really excited to do it. And he's got a load of connections. And so he can put us on massively. So everything's going really well. It feels slower. I want the business to boom now. It feels slower, but end of the day, I have to prioritize uni as well as this business. And there's everything inside of me just wanting to go and be like, fuck uni. I can see the value in this company. I can see the value where AI is. I'm indulged in AI. I do a computer science degree and I do the whole fucking degree using AI, yeah? I'll be honest with you, I am probably one of the worst coders when it comes to my degree, yeah? That's the truth of it. That is the very bottom line truth of it. That's why I got Haruna on with me. He is a very skilled person when it comes to coding, yeah? I can understand code, get my head around code. It doesn't fear me to look at code, but I can't go get a job in coding because I'm just not an expert in the coding side of things. I can talk to people, I can communicate. I have a great understanding in the technology space now. And so I can work my way through these things, and AI is just giving me that ability. And so I'm like, fuck my degree, because I'm also there, because I'm in this degree, so many people will be like, oh, you do computer science, you're going to be so rich. And I'm like, maybe 7 years ago, I would have been 7, 10, 5. I would have been looking at a good degree, but I will be so honest with you. No, I will not be. I would have not passed this degree if I didn't know about AI. That's the truth of it. I could not do a company whilst doing this degree if I didn't have AI, because there's a lot of demand in computer science on how much you need to get done, yeah? One of my projects, 80 hours, they're requiring you to put in 4 hours, if that, of just understanding it. I'm trying to retain it and understand it so I can go through it and then tweak it. That's all it is now. But it's fucked, but you've got to move with the times. You've got to be vigilant and see what the fuck is going on, yeah? And I know coding is not going to be a problem. People say, yeah, but if you understand it, then you'll be the person who overlooks the AIs. Not even that anymore. Maybe if you're an established person in the industry, 40, 50 now, you'll be that person because you've got the experience to train the AI. But I'm not. I'm a new person coming into it. And so I've got to go on the route of how can I optimize using this AI? And that's the truth of it. And I think I and Haruna, we both have the biggest insight towards it because we are in the space. So and it's so difficult because this degree is so useless in a sense, but it's so not. Like, it's like I wouldn't be able to do half the stuff I'm doing and I understand half the stuff I'm doing so easily if I hadn't done it. So there's that as well. But yeah, my brain's just kind of going off on one. April, I'm just trying to be very consistent up to April, clear off everything in uni so that I know that we'll have April, May, June, July, August, and September, 6 fucking months to just go so all in on the business, because I don't want to come back to uni. I'm so fucking done with uni. I'm so done. I don't want it to take up my time. I don't even fucking see the point in my uni degree. I'm only doing it so I have a degree. So if everything goes wrong, I can go get a fucking consultancy job. But it's like, I'm probably going to get a better landing consultancy position from the company I've developed within consultancy and AI integration. So, but it just gives you a bit of a backup. But I don't see this business failing. Like, as I said to Haruna, we've got to learn how we can stay in this game for the long term. If there's a lot of things that we fuck up on and we have to learn from, how can we stay in this game for the long term? Because the one thing with this game is that there's a lot of software payouts you need to make. If you want to do things, you want to experiment, you've got API costs, software costs, or they just bleed you dry. And so you've got to cover those costs. Like the OpenClaw one, the way I would have loved to spend all my time and effort, I know someone who's been doing it, and they've exceeded what we were doing on it. And it's like, it frustrated me a bit. It frustrated me because I'm like, we were on this before you and you've managed to have so much more success than us. But that's because he's got the money to fund it, and he just put all his time and effort into it. And that's the biggest thing as well. I don't want to get carried away, because you do half of your effort into 3 different things, your progress moves slowly. I want to put all my fucking effort into 1 to 2 things. That's it. Yeah. And uni right now takes up a lot of time, because at the end of the day, I'm not trying to fail it. Yeah. So I'm just trying to clear it the fuck off so I can put all my effort into it. And then obviously there's the idea that we still have to work. Like I still go to work. Do you know what I mean? And I'm working more than I should be because I need to fund these things. So it's difficult. It's really difficult, but I like it. Like, it feels like I'm actually progressing somewhere. I can see where this can go. I can see the value. Everyone I speak to, I can see the value. All we need to do now is speak to bigger companies, get the outreaching sorted out, and start landing and talking and communicating to more people, network with more people, consult, solve problems, reinvest into ourselves, grow, rinse and repeat, keep the content coming out, and enjoy to do the content. Because to be fair, I actually really do enjoy to just sit here, because I'm somebody who just, I have everything in my head, and I fucking love it to just talk like this sometimes, but I think sometimes it's a bit boring. So I want to try and eventually come up with better content creation. I want to do some vlogs type of content of, like, over summer I'll probably get some more vlogs. I've got some trips coming up, so I'll do that as well, and how am I actually functioning and running a business out abroad and things like that. So yeah, but I love it. I really do love it. Like, it's high demand, it's high stress as well. But I really do love it. And I think once it just clicks and once it starts to really take off, like, I'm so excited. I think we just need to nail the outreaching, because to be fair, we work with so many people already now. But not everyone's converted. I don't want to mislead anyone. Like, not everything's converted, and so that's why, like, we ain't popping off, but we are doing well. Do you know what I mean? Like, everything's going well. Yeah, and it's all a learning experience. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get back on the vlogging a bit more and just documentation of how everything's going. I'm gonna get this post out as well, because fuck it. And obviously we just got 1 more week of just nailing uni off. Got machine learning, systems development, advanced software development, advanced algorithms, and all of them have multiple projects in each one. So yeah, but it's going well. I'm excited. I'm gonna smash out all of them, and then we've got an exam at the very end of April, but that was fine. So yeah, that's my little update. 15 minutes. That's good timing.